Today's idiom is his constant noise is driving me up the wall. This means something is making you incredibly annoyed, frustrated, or frantic. The phrase evokes an image of intense agitation, like being so exasperated you feel the urge to literally climb walls. This powerful idiom became popular in the early 20th century to describe overwhelming irritation. Let's see this idiom in action. First, the endless paperwork at work is truly driving me up the wall. The paperwork causes intense frustration. Second, my neighbor's dog barks all night. It's driving my whole family up the wall. Here, constant noise irritates everyone. Both examples show how something can push you to your limits, conveying deep exasperation in different contexts.
For similar expressions, getting on my nerves is less intense annoyance. For stronger feelings, driving me crazy is very close, meaning intense frustration. However, driving me up the wall often implies a more frantic, trapped feeling, a profound agitation. Choose it when the annoyance is truly overwhelming, pushing you to your wits' end. In summary, his constant noise is driving me up the wall means extreme annoyance or frustration. It paints a vivid picture of feeling so overwhelmed you want to escape by climbing walls. Remember its origin from that frantic, trapped sensation. Use this idiom to clearly convey when something is genuinely pushing your patience to its absolute limit. I'll see you next time with another great expression.
Today's idiom is don't worry, every cloud has a silver lining. It means in tough situations, there's always a positive aspect or hope. The image of a dark cloud showing a bright silver lining suggests light after darkness. This hopeful expression appeared in the 17th century English poetry and gained popularity in the 19th century. Let's apply it. Lost my job, but every cloud has a silver lining. I got a better offer. A setback often brings new opportunities. Also, trip canceled by bad weather, yet every cloud has a silver lining. We enjoyed a lovely staycation instead. Disappointment can reveal unexpected positives. Find the good in every challenge.
Look on the bright side is simpler, directly encouraging optimism. A blessing in disguise describes a misfortune, ultimately proving beneficial, focusing on its outcome. Our idiom highlights positives always present within a bad situation, like a hidden gleam. All encourage hopeful perspective during difficulties. To summarize, don't worry, every cloud has a silver lining, encourages finding hope and positivity even in difficulties. This poetic expression reminds us challenges often conceal opportunities or lessons. Next time you face a tough situation, remember this idiom and actively seek that hidden gleam of possibility. I'll see you next time with another great expression.
Today's idiom is after resting, she is now fit as a fiddle. This wonderful phrase means to be in excellent health and physical condition, feeling very healthy and strong. When someone is fit as a fiddle, they are perfectly well and full of energy, just like a well-tuned musical instrument. The origin of this idiom isn't definitively traced, but it's often linked to the idea of a fiddle being in perfect working order, ready to produce beautiful music, suggesting a state of prime condition for a person. Let's look at how we can use this lively idiom. Our first example is, after her long recovery from the flu, my grandmother is now fit as a fiddle and back to her gardening. This sentence beautifully illustrates how someone can regain their full health and vitality. She's not just better, but truly back to her energetic self. For our second example, the athlete trained hard and arrived at the competition fit as a fiddle, ready to win gold. Here, the idiom emphasizes peak physical condition achieved through dedication, highlighting readiness for a demanding challenge. Both examples show being in top form, whether recovering from illness or preparing for a feat.
While fit as a fiddle vividly conveys excellent health, let's explore some similar expressions. In fine fettle means in good spirits and health, often implying a ready or prepared state. It's slightly more general, encompassing both physical and mental well-being. As sound as a bell specifically emphasizes robust health and a lack of defects, much like a bell without cracks that produces a clear, strong sound. While all three suggest good health, fit as a fiddle often implies vitality and readiness for activity, whereas as sound as a bell highlights structural integrity and perfect condition. To wrap up, fit as a fiddle is a fantastic idiom to describe someone who is in superb health and full of energy, often after overcoming a challenge or resting. It paints a picture of being in perfect, harmonious condition, much like a finely tuned musical instrument. Remember this phrase when you want to express that someone is not just well, but truly thriving and ready for action. Keep practicing your English, and soon you'll be as fit as a fiddle in your language skills too. I'll see you next time with another great expression.
Today's idiom is, The party got out of hand after midnight. This phrase means a situation became uncontrolled and chaotic, often from lack of supervision. Its origin dates to the 16th to 17th centuries, referencing a falcon or horse escaping its handler's grip, literally out of the hand. It vividly illustrates losing control. Let's see this idiom in action. First, the children's birthday party got a bit out of hand with all the sugar and noise. This means the party became chaotic and hard to manage. Another example, the project quickly got out of hand as scope creep became a major issue. Here, the project spiraled beyond control, becoming unmanageable.
Similar expressions include to get out of control and to run wild. To get out of control is a direct synonym, emphasizing loss of management. To run wild often implies energetic, unruly freedom, typically for people or animals. Use out of hand for general unmanageability. Run wild describes unrestrained behavior. In summary, the party got out of hand after midnight means a situation became uncontrollable and chaotic. This vivid phrase originates from handling animals. Remember, it describes events escalating beyond management. It's perfect for conveying unforeseen disorder in social gatherings or projects where things go astray. I'll see you next time with another great expression.
Today's idiom is, I'll give her the benefit of the doubt this time. It means choosing to believe someone's good intentions or honesty, despite suspicion, due to insufficient clear evidence. Originating from the 17th century legal context, it reflects the principle that lack of conclusive proof should presume innocence, extending fairness. Let's apply this. Consider a colleague's late report. My colleague submitted the report late, but I'll give her the benefit of the doubt this time. She's usually very punctual. You trust their reliability, or if a friend cancels last minute, he canceled at the last minute, but I'll give him the benefit of the doubt this time and assume he had a good reason. You extend understanding despite ambiguity.
Similar phrases are cut her some slack or assume good intentions. Cut her some slack means being less critical. Benefit of the doubt implies choosing a positive interpretation when facts are uncertain. Use it for a fair, positive interpretation in unclear cases. In summary, I'll give her the benefit of the doubt this time means offering trust and positive interpretation when clarity is lacking. Rooted in legal fairness, it shows understanding, fostering goodwill, and avoiding premature judgment in ambiguous cases. I'll see you next time with another great expression.
Today's idiom is, I'll give her the benefit of the doubt this time. It means choosing to believe someone's good intentions or honesty, despite suspicion, due to insufficient clear evidence. Originating from the 17th century legal context, it reflects the principle that lack of conclusive proof should presume innocence, extending fairness. Let's apply this. Consider a colleague's late report. My colleague submitted the report late, but I'll give her the benefit of the doubt this time. She's usually very punctual. You trust their reliability, or if a friend cancels last minute, he canceled at the last minute, but I'll give him the benefit of the doubt this time and assume he had a good reason. You extend understanding despite ambiguity.
Similar phrases are cut her some slack or assume good intentions. Cut her some slack means being less critical. Benefit of the doubt implies choosing a positive interpretation when facts are uncertain. Use it for a fair, positive interpretation in unclear cases. In summary, I'll give her the benefit of the doubt this time means offering trust and positive interpretation when clarity is lacking. Rooted in legal fairness, it shows understanding, fostering goodwill, and avoiding premature judgment in ambiguous cases. I'll see you next time with another great expression.
Today's idiom is he's trying to kick the habit of smoking. This means to forcefully stop an ingrained routine or addiction. Originating in early 20th century English, kick suggests a difficult, decisive act of breaking free from a persistent, often unhealthy pattern. Let's see it in use. When she's trying to kick her smoking habit, it means quitting. Likewise, he found it hard to kick the habit of procrastinating applies. This idiom highlights the intense, active effort required to overcome challenging, ingrained behaviors, physical or mental.
Similar phrases include break a habit and give up. Break a habit is general for any routine. Give up is broader. Kick the habit specifically implies a forceful, often difficult cessation of an addictive or deeply ingrained behavior. It emphasizes the intense struggle to sever a persistent routine. In summary, he's trying to kick the habit of smoking, means he's actively working to stop this ingrained behavior. The idiom vividly describes the struggle to overcome an addictive or deeply ingrained routine, reflecting the forceful effort required. It emphasizes the deliberate, challenging action to free oneself. I'll see you next time with another great expression.
Today's idiom is, we went on a wild goose chase looking for that store. This means a foolish, lengthy, and unsuccessful search. Originating from the 16th century English equestrian sport, it described an erratic horse race. The phrase then evolved to mean any pointless or hopeless quest, much like chasing an unpredictable wild goose. Let's use it. After driving for hours, we realized the address was wrong. It was a total wild goose chase. This shows effort wasted. Also, the detective's initial lead turned out to be a wild goose chase, sending him in the wrong direction. Both illustrate a pursuit that seemed important, but ended up being completely fruitless, highlighting the idiom's meaning of a pointless search.
Similar phrases include red herring and fool's errand. A red herring is a misleading clue to distract. A fool's errand is a pointless task, often a prank. Wild goose chase emphasizes the extended, wasted effort of the search itself, rather than deception or a simple assigned task. To recap, a wild goose chase describes a prolonged, fruitless, and frustrating search. From old equestrian races, it now perfectly conveys wasted effort. So, when you find yourself on a mission that feels utterly pointless and without success, use this vivid expression. I'll see you next time with another great expression.
Today's idiom is I heard it on the grapevine that they broke up. This phrase means you've received information or news through informal channels, like rumors or word of mouth, rather than an official announcement. It suggests the news might not be fully verified, but it's what people are talking about. The idiom's origin dates back to the American Civil War in the 1860s. Telegraph lines were often strung hastily, resembling tangled grapevines. Unofficial news and rumors would spread quickly along these grapevine telegraphs, establishing the phrase for informal communication. Now let's see how this idiom works in real-life sentences. Our first example is, I heard on the grapevine that the company is planning a big restructuring next quarter. Here, the speaker is conveying information about a significant company change, but they are acknowledging that the source isn't official. It's a rumor they picked up. For our second example, she heard it on the grapevine that her favorite coffee shop might be closing down. This shows someone hearing unsettling news about a beloved place. In both instances, heard on the grapevine emphasizes that the information came through unofficial channels, perhaps from a colleague, a friend, or a casual conversation. It's a useful way to share news while subtly indicating its informal origin.
When you want to convey similar meanings, you have other options. Word on the street functions very similarly, implying general public rumor or unofficial information circulating in a community. It's great for widespread news. Another charming alternative is a little bird told me. This phrase is often used when you know something but prefer not to reveal your source, adding playful mystery. While grapevine suggests a network of informal communication, a little bird is more personal, implying a single, undisclosed informant. Choose grapevine for general rumors, and a little bird for a secret source. To recap, I heard it on the grapevine that they broke up means you received news through informal sources, often through rumors or word of mouth. Its intriguing origin links back to the tangled telegraph lines of the American Civil War, serving as unofficial communication channels. Remember, this idiom is perfect for sharing information you picked up unofficially, acknowledging it might not be confirmed. So, next time you hear a rumor, you can say, you heard it on the grapevine. Keep practicing, and you'll master this useful idiom. I'll see you next time with another great expression.
Today's idiom is, I have exams soon, so I need to hit the books. This means to study diligently, typically for an upcoming exam. Originating in 19th century American slang, to hit meant to apply oneself to vigorously, so it means applying oneself intensely to study materials. First, my professor reminded us that if we want to pass the final, we really need to hit the books this weekend. This highlights intense study. Second, Sarah spent all night hitting the books before her big presentation, and it clearly paid off. This shows dedicated study, whether for exams or presentations, often leads to success. Both illustrate focused academic effort.
Similar phrases include burn the midnight oil, meaning to study late, emphasizing long hours. Crack a book means simply to begin studying, perhaps minimally. Hit the books conveys intense, focused effort, while crack a book suggests just starting. In summary, to hit the books means to study hard and intently. Remember its origin, applying oneself vigorously. Use it when you or someone needs to focus on studies. It's perfect for expressing dedication to academic success. Keep up the good work. I'll see you next time with another great expression.